Saturday. It is finally tattoo day after a very long break of summer and swimming, and I have been very good during this break from tattoos. I really wanted to get an ornamental flash that I saw. I wanted it so bad, but I was good. I held on to my promise to myself to not get tattoos during the summer and waste money. Well, yes. I just don't want to spend too much money on tattoos. Like it's a fine line. It's a fine line to walk when you like getting tattoos and having tattoos. But I am halfway to Thailand now to meet up with Julia, and she will continue my leg sleeve of mythical creatures. And today I am getting a kelpie on my calf, and the kelpie is like a half horse, half fish monster, and she already sent me the picture, and it's gonna be so good, like so good. And also the drive is so beautiful. Like the trees today are exactly like the autumnal, like orange and red, and they're not like fully lost their leaves yet, and it's just it's so pretty. I am like, today is such a good day. Okay, it has only been 2 days since I got my tattoo, which is not exactly the best time to do physical labor, but today is the day when the small digging machine is coming to the land that I bought to dig big holes for the fruit trees that we're going to plant some other day. So I'm gonna go there. And I was very good, and because it is a Monday and it's a work day, I spent the majority of yesterday, which was Sunday, working so that I could be on track with work. And the reason that it's not good to do physical labor when you still have the second skin of the tattoo on is because if you sweat, and then the sweat gets stuck under the second skin and just sort of festers there, and also makes the second skin come off sooner. So it's like it ideally it should be on for like at least 3 to 4 days, because then it's like more like protects for longer, and I would like for it to stick longer because it's like at a good spot. So let's go. Okay, it has been like 3 hours. I have been working for two of it, and I am ridiculously tired, and my dad's still going. Like it is inhumane, literally, how strong my father is. But what we're doing by hand, like the tractor digging thing is digging the holes, and he separated the grassy bit of dirt from the deeper, more clay-like dirt, so that we can, after the holes are dug, we can put the grassy bits back inside the hole, so that the deep part of the hole that will be underneath the future fruit tree can have a good amount of nutrients as compared to the lack of nutrients that it would have otherwise with the plain clay there. And and then we also dump in a whole bag of horse manure to make it extra nutrient dense for the future trees. And that's the manual labor part of it, which is I am not that strong. I do help, I help as much as I physically can, but my dad is still doing the majority of the work, so feeling inadequate, but it's still getting done. I'm mostly helping with I mostly helped with getting the horse manure all spread out, and also dumping in as much of the grassy bits that I could by hand. So I'm taking a break now. I am back home walking the chickens, and then I will go back and help as much as I have the energy for, which might not be a lot, but it's still something. I still wanted to help as much as I can with it. That's the goal. And I'm really excited for the next step, which is going to be actually planting the trees. But that's not going to happen today, because today is just the digging day. Also, one super exciting thing that's happened is that the chicks have finally been brave enough to move from right beside the coop where they usually are to all the way to the wild rose. They are so brave. There's an old saying in Estonian that when the cranes go, you get bad weather. When the geese go, you get the first frosts. And then when the swans go, you get the first snows. So the geese are going. They're all going south. So it's proper autumn. But what I'm going to do today is something that I should have done several days ago, and that is planting my garlic for next year. And unfortunately, the garlic that I got this year and set out to dry, that didn't really work out that very well. It sort of got mushy, even though it was semi-dry when I got it out of the ground. But as I said when I harvested it, I just didn't harvest it early enough, and now I have learned that I should harvest it pretty soon after the leaves start to wilt. So I have learned. I will do better next year, and today is going to be setting up for next year with garlic. Okay, since I've had a hell of a busy day at work, the sun is already setting, the chickens are going to bed, but I still want to get my garlic planted. So I've already started, and I'll show you what we're working with. So the rest of the garden does need plenty more of work before the first snows come, but I'm going to be planting my garlic in the old peas place. So I have already put in a couple rows here, and I'll show you how I do it. So I've already put down 3 rows, and I'm just going to be using the sharper edge of this rake to make divots, not too deep, because I think the garlic only needs to go maybe 2 or 3 centimeters deep. And I'm just going to be doing this quickly. Then I take horse manure And my dad has connections and knows people who bring us horse manure for a fee, of course, but it's amazing for the garden. What are you screaming about? It's time for you to go to bed. I don't put in too much because it's pretty like potent. And then I put in the garlic, the pointy side up, and I just shove it in here with roughly 15 centimeter gaps and roughly 30 centimeters between the rows, and that's pretty much it. Planting garlic is the easy part, but as I found out this year, the difficult part is knowing when to harvest. And now I take the rake again and I smoosh it closed. Finally got it planted. It's getting more dark and I am heading out to, I think I'm gonna climb that hill because I want to see the comet that is supposed to be visible in the European parts of the world, at least like right after sunset, close to the western horizon. So I need to get higher so that I can get a better view of the horizon, because and this comet is supposed to be visible for the rest of the week. So this video should go up on Friday, so there's still the weekend to watch, to see if you can see this comet. Oh my god, I can see something. Like, it doesn't show up on the camera, I think, but when I take a picture it does, because the picture takes the light in for like several seconds and I can just barely see it with the naked eye, but it does show up on the picture and I'm so happy that I got to see it.